Imagine this. You walk into your living room only to find 300 eager faces gathered to hear you talk passionately about your favorite topic. It's a tight fit, but their anticipation and interest is palpable. You feel like you're standing in front of a massive crowd, right? It's a considerable number. Now, let's dive into a different scene. This year alone, your content has caught the eyes of hundreds, if not thousands, of unique individual viewers. Each set of eyes represents a person who has taken a moment to engage with what you create. And every time you show up online, it's like having a series of living rooms, each filled with intrigued faces. That's a lot of people, no matter how you look at it. So here's a question. Why do we sometimes downplay our impact when our subscriber number hasn't reached a certain milestone, be it 10,000, 1,000, or even 500 subscribers? Having a small audience as a content creator might not seem like the jackpot at first, but there are some hidden benefits you can uncover as a small creator. Here's why embracing your small audience can be a blessing in disguise. Hi friends, Tarynallyssa here. I'm a small creator just like you, and today we're gonna stop feeling sorry for ourselves and finally take advantage of this stage of our creator journey. Let's dive into a few of the many reasons why being a small creator is actually an advantage. Consider your small audience as your creative laboratory. You can learn what works and what doesn't and gather insights that will shape your content strategy as you continue to grow. A smaller audience means less pressure to conform to trends or expectations, most likely because you don't have any, because no one's really watching yet. And in your laboratory, who am I, Dexter? Laboratory! In your laboratory, you'll also have room for experimentation. You can experiment with different content styles, topics, and formats, discovering what resonates best with you and your unique audience. The creator playlist that this video is in is a perfect example of that. We're having a little meta moment here. It's been interesting over the last couple weeks to bring y'all with me, and hopefully you feel like you're growing a little bit of trust in me as we go through these, which brings us to our next advantage. Trust is the foundation of any successful creator-viewer relationship. With a smaller audience, you can build trust organically, establishing yourself as a reliable and authentic source of content. And while that trust is being established through the quality content you're putting out, your ability to engage with your small audience also allows you the ability to create some authentic connections, because you can genuinely connect with your followers on a personal level. You have a chance to respond to comments, engage in meaningful conversations, and build a loyal community that values your content. Smoothie break. But because your community is full of trust and authenticity, you now have stronger engagement, another small creator advantage. Smaller audiences tend to be more engaged. They're there because they genuinely care about your content. They're not just passive viewers, and they're actually with you and participate in your journey. And because they're so invested, they're much more likely to provide you with meaningful feedback. They're gonna be honest about the content that missed the mark or the content that they want more of. This allows you to fine-tune your content to their preferences, leading to better video quality and a more engaged audience. Listen to the people. Give the people what they want to see. But do keep in mind, you need to know who your people are. The most important feedback is coming from folks who sit in your target audience. If user 79832 doesn't like your content, that's okay. You weren't making it for them anyway. All of this interaction from your audience is great, but the most important part, or the most impactful part, are the memorable interactions that you're able to have because you're a smaller creator. With fewer interactions, you can actually make your interactions count. No more emojis to respond to your comments. Make this a more meaningful endeavor. You have the time. Aside from the prime advantages of building a better connection with your audience, every like, comment, and share from your small audience has a direct impact on your growth. You can really see your efforts influencing your community and watch your engagement grow step by step. Though I do recommend setting specific days and times to review your numbers so that you don't fall prey to checking them every day. This is something I'm still struggling with. I am big on just going back and refreshing after a new post. Let it sit for a while, set some time aside to look at numbers and really dive deep, and then put them away. Too much focus on numbers at this stage could really lead to burnout. And I'll talk more about that in a future video. Stepping outside of the metrics for a moment, this next advantage is one that is sure to help build your community and boost your audience growth. When you're a smaller creator, collaborations become so much easier. As a small creator, other creators are often much more open to working with you, and your audience will really appreciate you bringing in new characters to your content to provide them either entertainment, education, or both. But it's important to make sure that your collaborations align with your audience interests. Next is my favorite on the list, the freedom to evolve. As a small creator, you have the ability to pivot or change your content without the fear of alienating a massive audience. This is a time to refine your niche, explore your passions, and really showcase your growth journey. If you go back and look through my content over the years, you can see I've kind of done a little bit of everything, and so far nobody's complaining. So if you're a small creator, take a moment to appreciate the riches that come with having a small audience. It's an invaluable stage of our journey, filled with authentic connections, room to grow, and the building blocks of our creative legacies. Trust me, I've been here for a little while. If you've made it this far and you're with me on the creative journey, leave me a hey in the comments so I can say hello and check out your content. If you feel like sticking around, I recommend you watch this video next. And until next time, keep creating, my friends. Bye-bye.